Dear Toastmasters, I am Elysia Teh, Distinguished Toastmaster. I'm a member of Passion ESG Integration Toastmasters Club and One World Toastmasters Club. I want to help you do your pathways projects. Before I begin, I would like to suggest that you think about these two key questions. Number one, are you here to do a project, a speech project, or to learn public speaking skills? I suggest you think about these two questions because the outcomes will be different. When your mind is focusing on doing a project, you would likely ignore or not paying enough attention on meeting the objective. If you are here to learn public speaking skills, you will certainly want to make sure you meet the objective of every speech project, because it is by meeting every speech objectives you learn the skills. In every speech, we learn one key skill, and accumulatively, you will learn all the skills and be a good public speaker. Otherwise, you will be just running through one by one speech by one speech, and not truly learning the skills. How do you know? You can check it out. At the end of every speech, or every 3, 6 months, 1 year, you do a review. Be honest to yourself. Ask yourself if you have improved, if you have made good progress. Otherwise, why? You will realize that because you did not pay attention to these two questions. This is the speech in level 2. Remember, this one is identical, similar to understanding your leadership style. You need to go to your base camp, launch your project, do the questionnaire, and find out your communication style. These are the few common communication styles. You want to talk about every one of these styles in a very brief way. I would not suggest you take more than 3 sentences. Just give the audience a little bit of idea what this style is. Then you want to talk about the outcome of your communication style and express whether you agree or do not agree. If you agree, why? If you don't agree, why? Give your point of support. Tell your story. At the end, in conclusion, give a summary what you have talked about, the points that you have covered. And also, don't forget your message. So what is your message? What do you enjoy? What do you learn from this project? You might want to suggest to the audience, do this speech, discover yourself, do a reflection, think about, because you have learned yourself so much in this project. You want to encourage the audience also learn themselves. Think about if they like this communication style. If it's not, what do you want to do? How do you improve it? What do you need to change? Tell the audience. This speech is 5 to 7 minutes. And don't forget to apply what you have learned. The beginning, icebreaker, speaking from your heart. Second, write with purpose. Before you write the speech, think about your purpose and your message. Make sure you have opening, body, and conclusion. Remember, don't memorize your speech. Write it in a point form and then practice it, rehearse it. When you are eating, you can rehearse it in your mind. When you're showering, only 5 to 7 minutes. Yes, this is 5 to 7 minutes. Practice it within 5 to 7 minutes. As you know, if you don't practice enough, you will very likely to exceed 5 to 7 minutes, and immediately people know that you did not practice enough. Or you might speak less than 5 minutes, then you will not be qualified. Remember, the biggest secret of public speaking is to practice. Practice make perfect. When you don't practice, you surely will exceed time. When you have exceeded time or you cannot meet the minimum time, it's obvious that you did not practice it enough. Make sure you practice within the time 5 to 7 minutes. If you have time, I encourage you to read through the entire manual. There are a lot more things to read. This video is to prepare you when you don't have time to read, or if you have read it, you don't really get the point and understand. Then you can watch this video. It gives you a very direct guidance. Most importantly is enjoy your speech. Speak from your heart.